Coming up, see how some students are winding down after spring break.
Plus, a look at the new pooch taking over the White House.
And later, the latest news in music and fashion. Stay tuned, you're watching The Rundown.
Good afternoon. It's Thursday, April 16th. I'm Ryan Sands.
And I'm Rachel Frost. Thanks for joining us today.
Well, after a stress-free week of spring break fun, LSU students aren't quite ready to hit the books just yet.
Rundown reporter Marissa Hogan gives us a closer look.
Open Mic Night, a program put on by Residential Life resident assistants in the Pentagon community, helped to ease the students' transition back into school after the spring break. Sophomore Haley Dardar said that she certainly enjoyed herself in Perdido Key, Florida.
We whitewater kayaked in the surf, we jet skied, we swam, we partied, we drank. I actually have no regrets.
Although Dardar had a great time, she's still not ready to be back at school.
But next week I have 4 tests. But they're all the final tests before the dead week.
Senior Zach Lofton, who organized the event, says that he didn't really plan for it to fall right after spring break, but it worked out perfectly.
I really like music. Everything. It's up there for comedy, poetry, anything like that. Just, I guess, for guys to express their, or guys and girls to express themselves in whatever way they choose.
Students did everything from stand-up comedy to singing and even reciting Broadway. While the talents were varied, students really seemed to enjoy themselves, even if it wasn't as much as they did on spring break. For The Rundown, I'm Marissa Hogan.
Hopefully students find plenty of chances to relax and enjoy the weeks before finals.
The LSU Department of Theater is hosting its final performance of the 2009 studio series. The play Key Exchange will be shown in Hatcher Hall Theater tonight at 7:30 and will run every night at that time until Sunday, with a matinee performance at 2:30 on Sunday. The play will also be the final performance to take place in Hatcher Hall before the theater department moves back into the Music and Dramatic Arts building next fall. Tickets for the show are $6 and will be available at the door.
The Baton Rouge Blues Week kicks off its 14th year this Sunday at noon. This year, there are over 40 performances taking place in and around the Baton Rouge area, including the Manship Theater, Teddy's Juke Joint, Chelsea's Bar and Grill, Pastime, and Boudreaux and Thibodeau's. And it includes some big-name acts as well as some up-and-coming blues musicians. For a full schedule of events, visit www.louisianamusic.com.
The 3rd annual LSU Digital Media Festival will be held tonight and tomorrow in Coates Hall. The annual event is a showcase of students' multimedia projects. The categories include film and video, animation, journalism, integrated media, and digital photography. The finalists will be judged by a panel of experts, with the winners of each category receiving a scholarship award and a prize pack worth over $100. The event is open to the public, and if you can attend, you can cast your vote for your favorite, with the winner of the audience vote receiving an iPod Touch. The doors will open at 4:30 for refreshments, and the screenings will be held from 5 to 6:30. For a schedule and a list of entries, visit the event's website at www.cxcmediafest.lsu.edu.
Coming up after the break, a look at the latest celebrity news.
Stick around, you're watching The Rundown.
Welcome back to The Rundown. We'll now take a look at your latest celebrity news. An unlikely contestant on a popular British reality TV program is now an internet sensation. The middle-aged church volunteer appeared on Britain's Got Talent. There were skeptics in the audience when the 47-year-old first took the stage to sing, but as CNN's Monita Rajpal reports, she made quite an impression on some tough judges.
This is how she was introduced to the world on the reality show Britain's Got Talent.
My name is Susan Boyle.
Okay.
With hundreds of judging eyes on her and visibly critical, but not for long.
I dreamed a dream in time gone by.
You didn't expect that, did you? Did you? No.
From the moment she opened her mouth and started to sing, life as Susan Boyle knew it was over. standing ovations and open-mouthed declarations of shock at the powerful voice coming out of someone who the audience and the judges didn't seem to rate, at least at first.
Without a doubt, that was the biggest surprise I have had in 3 years on this show.
Judges Piers Morgan and Simon Cowell were stunned by this 47-year-old woman from a little town in central Scotland.
I wanted to fulfill a wish to my mother, that I wanted to do something with my life, and not only that, I felt I had a bit more to offer.
Her performance of I Dreamed a Dream from Les Miserables was one to remember.
I just think it was really unexpected because everyone was expecting it to be like really bad, and then she came out with a voice like that, and I just felt good for her.
Well, I thought she was brilliant. I wasn't expecting her to sing like that, and I thought like Paul Potts won it the other year and everything. I thought she was really, really, really good.
With more than 5 million hits on YouTube, Susan Boyle's performance has piqued interest online, with followers expressing emotion and support, some even saying they can't stop crying. Even celebrity couple Demi Moore and Ashton Kutcher have apparently tweeted about it and are backing Boyle all the way. Susan Boyle may not have the stereotypical look of what the entertainment industry would call a star, but her sound has silenced any critics.
We're all being very cynical, and I think that's the biggest wake-up call ever.
And perhaps by putting herself up for judgment on a reality show, this charity worker is redefining the old saying of never judge a book by its cover. Monita Rajpal, CNN, London.
The first family welcomed Beau, the dog, to the White House on Tuesday. The president promised his daughters a puppy during his presidential campaign. The 6-month-old Portuguese water dog got to sniff the White House grounds with the Obamas in tow. This particular breed is known for its high spirits and is a good fit for people with allergies. Beau is a gift from Senator Ted Kennedy, who is the proud owner of 3 Portuguese water dogs. Teen star Miley Cyrus surprised fans at a Knoxville movie theater when she showed up for the screening of her new movie. The audience not only got to see Miley, but also got free Hannah Montana merchandise. The movie was #1 in the box office, ticket sales grossing over $34 million. It is official, Nicolette Sheridan is leaving Desperate Housewives. According to the producer, the show had to ditch Sheridan due to budget cuts. In the last Desperate Housewives episode, Sheridan's character hit a power line and was then electrocuted. But did Sheridan die? To find out, tune in to the next episode on April 19th. Coming up after the break, Ryan will be back with more celebrity news. Stay tuned, you're watching The Rundown.